Two sharp cracks shattered the quiet inside the Four Seasons Hotel in downtown Houston on April 28, 2024. The sound bounced off polished marble and gold-trimmed walls, echoing down the corridor like thunder in a tunnel. By the time hotel security forced open the door to room 1247, it was already too late. 3 lives were destroyed in a matter of seconds. What waited inside wasn't just a crime scene. It was a final chapter of a love story that had curdled into obsession, betrayal, and revenge. The shooter had been married for only 7 days. Tonight, we're taking you through one of the most disturbing cases of deception and payback to cross international borders. This isn't just another headline. It's a journey into the darkest corners of the human mind, where love turns into fixation and heartbreak becomes something deadly. Welcome to Crime Valve. And if you're new here, stick with us. The truth behind this case will stay with you long after the video ends. Her name was Amina Jelani Richardson. 8 days before that night in Houston, she looked like someone living a dream. 26. Brilliant. Elegant. Newly married. Her wedding in Dubai had been the kind people only see on Instagram or in movies. Crystal chandeliers, imported flowers, designer gowns, and guests flown in from 3 continents. She had just married her college sweetheart. From the outside, everything seemed perfect. Amina grew up surrounded by wealth. Her parents owned luxury hotels across the Middle East. Money flowed easily, but time and affection did not. While her parents built a business empire, Amina quietly learned how to be independent, how not to rely on anyone too much. Walls became her protection. Until college. In 2018, during freshman orientation at the University of Texas, she met Khaled Washington. He was magnetic, confident, the kind of man who filled a room without trying. Half Emirati, half American, raised between Houston and Dubai. Khaled moved through life like it was a game he already knew how to win. He could charm professors, investors, strangers, anyone, and when their eyes met across that crowded hall, the connection felt instant. To Amina, he was exciting and unpredictable. To Khaled, she was smart, ambitious, and came from money and influence. They became inseparable. For 4 years, they were that couple the one friends envied. Study dates in the library, football games, family holidays, plans for the future. But even early on, there were warning signs. Khaled liked attention. Too much. Flirty texts. Late night, just friends. Small lies that didn't quite add up. Each time Amina confronted him, he smoothed it over with a smile and a story. And each time, her trust weakened a little more. She started checking his location, tracking his schedule, watching for changes in tone. Love slowly turned into surveillance. After graduation, life pulled them to Dubai, where both joined Khaled's father's investment company. That's where another piece of the story entered. Her name was Serenity Brooks. 25, driven, smart, a marketing professional from Atlanta, looking for a fresh start overseas. She had fought through glass ceilings her entire career and arrived in Dubai determined to prove herself. 3 weeks into her new job, she met Khaled in an elevator. A 30-second conversation turned into daily chats, then coffee breaks, then dinners. Khaled positioned himself as her guide, the only person who understood what it meant to feel caught between cultures. He made her feel seen, special, chosen. Serenity told herself it was harmless, until she discovered he was engaged. When she confronted him, he didn't walk away. Instead, he told her something far more dangerous. Yes, I'm getting married, but it doesn't change how I feel about you. That sentence set everything in motion. The emotional connection became physical. Secret hotel stays, lies about business trips, messages sent late at night from a second phone, all while wedding plans with Amina moved forward. In April 2024, Khaled married Amina in a lavish ceremony overlooking the Dubai Marina. Hundreds of guests, fireworks, a designer dress worth a fortune. But even on his wedding night, he was texting Serenity, promising her the marriage was temporary, promising her a future together. Amina had no idea, at least not yet. 3 days into their honeymoon, Khaled claimed he had an urgent business problem in Houston. He packed a bag and left her alone at the resort. But there was no crisis. He was flying to celebrate Serenity's birthday. That lie was the beginning of the end. Back in Dubai, something didn't sit right with Amina. The excuses felt rehearsed. The phone never left his hand. Locations stopped sharing. And Amina wasn't just a suspicious spouse. She was a cybersecurity expert. So she did what she was trained to do. She checked the records. Hundreds of messages. One unknown number. Months of communication. Calls during their wedding. Texts from their honeymoon suite. Her hands shook as she traced the number. Serenity Brooks. Co-worker. The pieces fell into place with terrifying clarity. What started as doubt turned into a full digital investigation. Hidden accounts. Secret trips. Photos. Videos. Messages about replacing her. Divorcing her. Starting over without her. Her entire marriage had been a performance. Within hours, heartbreak hardened into something colder. Not sadness. Resolve. She booked a flight to Houston that same night. 15 hours in the air, planning, watching, tracking. By the time she landed, she knew exactly where they were staying. The Four Seasons, presidential suite. For 2 days, she observed them. Breakfast together, laughing by the pool, shopping for jewelry. At one point, she watched through a store window as Serenity tried on what looked suspiciously like an engagement ring. That was the moment something inside Amina snapped for good. Late on April 28th, she accessed the hotel floor. Room 1247. Music playing softly inside. Champagne glasses clinking. The life that was supposed to be hers, unfolding without her. She opened the door. The confrontation lasted minutes. Accusations. Excuses. Pleas. Khaled admitted he loved Serenity. 5 words that erased 6 years of history. 2 shots followed. When police arrived, they found Amina sitting calmly in a chair, the gun on the table. She didn't run, didn't fight, didn't cry. She simply said, "I'm the one who did it." The trial became international news. Wealth, infidelity, technology, revenge. Prosecutors argued it was planned execution. The defense called it psychological collapse. But the jury saw premeditation. 2 counts of first-degree murder. Life in prison. No parole. Today, Amina spends her days in a Texas maximum security facility, reading and helping other inmates with legal work. She rarely speaks about what happened. And when she does, she shows no regret. 2 people are dead. 3 families are shattered. And one question lingers long after the courtroom emptied. How thin is the line between love and destruction? Because this case wasn't just about betrayal. It was about what happens when someone builds their entire world around one person, and that world collapses overnight. Sometimes heartbreak fades. Sometimes it festers. And sometimes it pulls the trigger. If this story made you think, stay with Crime Val for more deep dives into the cases that reveal what people are truly capable of. Until next time, stay alert, stay safe, and remember, the most dangerous storms don't start outside. They start in the human heart.